like attracts like. Pretty simple to understand. So the thoughts that Kobe had, high vibration. The emotions, high vibration. The behaviors, high vibration energy. No time for any thoughts of procrastination, doubt, worry, fear. And I'm sure they tried to hit him. He didn't have time for them. He created such a strong energy vibe that it affected everybody around him. And that's number 5, creating the energy vibe around you. So people say, well, how do you stay motivated? You know, how did he stay motivated with what he was doing? And how can I stay motivated? Well, one of the things that he did is he puts himself around people who have the same drive, the same motivation levels that he does, or that feeds off of him. And that's why it's so important, the people that we hang out with. You know, we all have high vibration energy friends. We have low vibration energy friends too. So I teach and recommend you hang out with your high vibration energy friends, and you don't spend too much time with your low vibration. Why? Because that energy feeds you. You know, when you're around people who are positive and who are active and who are doing stuff, man, it rubs off on you. You hear about your friends, they just got this done, or they just went to this place, or achieved this goal. Wow. It lifts you up. It inspires you. When you're around low vibration energy people, how you doing? Places and working out and my job, like that. You can feel the energy. You can feel a pull down, like you don't want to go there. So it's important who you hang out with. And Kobe always sought out the best people. He would call, people out of the clear blue sky. He would call coaches. He would call celebrities. He would call people who had something that he could learn from. Hi, this is Kobe Bryant, the basketball player. Wonder if you could help me with this, or you could help me with that, or give me some insight on that. I love that. And he reached out to people and asked for help. He wasn't afraid to do it. He says, I'm trying to improve myself. That's a cool thing about him. He was humble. People say, oh, Kobe was kind of arrogant. Yeah, maybe, but he was also humble enough to ask for help. And he also sought out the best people who could help him. So he always kept those people around him and put him and kept kept the high vibrational energy, so that he had training partners. When another guy who did it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was training for the Mr. Olympia. He was pretty driven guy himself, and he was he had a very similar vibe that Kobe did. And, all around him were his training partners that were spurring him on and moving him. There was like a camaraderie of people who had decided that they wanted high achievement, and they recognized that there was a price to pay, and they had to be in that energy of that as much as possible. So Kobe kept himself around people who were, even in the off season, kept himself around people who were high achievers and people who had one thing, a championship for the Lakers. That's what he was all about.